Hello everyone. Today I decided to do a Lunar Eclipse tarot reading. And actually, um, one of the YouTubers I watch, the Heretical Witch, Sarah, she actually uploaded yesterday her reading. I'm just looking at my TV with the video on. And actually, if she's watching this, hello. So I pre-did the tarot cards because I wanted to try out a different format instead of the last couple to a few readings that I have done. And if Sarah's watching this, there are a few or a couple similarities between the readings, which is really interesting. So just wait here and okay. So actually, while I was watching her video, I decided to pull from oh my god, Sarah, you know this. So in her video, she was talking about how her and her two friends have been getting symbols of the eye a lot. And in my comment, I mentioned the cards from this deck that I see quite often, and this is one of them. And the ones I see most of the time have eyes that aren't, of course, human, attached to the human face. So I shuffled, and this fits so well with her whole Yaldabaoths and what's the name? Hold on. Moloch. Her and her friend Izzy have a whole theory pertaining to some sort of deities or something controlling the world for like capitalism and stuff like that. And Moloch was the most recent entity that she added into that theory. And she actually uploaded a shielding video earlier today about Moloch. And sorry, I have allergies. And I kid you not, the spider web, which is alluring, entrapment, entanglement, and held back. So she draws the devil card and the house of God. There's another one. What is it? The tower. A lot. And the spider web would be the devil. Which is really interesting. And so I decided to pull a second card. God, my nose is itchy. Sorry. The cauldron. And the cauldron is alchemy, creation, intention, planning, change, fire, and passion. And this also goes with her eclipse reading. The cauldron calls us to pay mind to the influence of what we do and what we say. In her video, she talks about how like Moloch is the one who is like drawing us near like distractions and stuff. And she talks about like focus and stuff. So cauldron calls us to pay mind to the influence of what we do and what we say. The cauldron, our relationship with whatever we are cultivating. So we need to cultivate more awareness and what has influence over us. Let's see. Be very mindful of what you put in your cauldron. So be mindful of what you do on your phone and stuff, and what behaviors and doom scrolling and stuff, because that's a part of her theory as well for Moloch. So, okay, let me. Okay, and after I pulled that, I was thinking, watch the next card be either like the devil or the demon's card in this deck, and I pulled the foundation. So this was in a previous reading, and for me, I would say that we need to go back to our foundation as spiritual people. Go back to meditation, grounding, centering, energy cleansing. And while we do this, because this card also talks about breaking foundations. So while we go into ourselves and do the more healthier spiritual practices, we will rock the foundation of Yaldabaoths / Moloch. And this is, I just had this thought for a second there, for viewers and Sarah, that just from my knowledge, I think Moloch would be like an epithet of Yaldabaoth, because it fits very well with him. And I'll link her 2 videos that she uploaded yesterday and today, and probably her Yaldabaoth video as well, if I remember. But I'm like, okay, so this is going to be fucking hilarious. So I decide to turn around the deck to see the bottom of the deck, and the devil, literally on the bottom of the deck, the devil. And I love this depiction because the devil, I don't know, is bleeding out of like his hands or wrists, and it's feeding the demons. And so we are feeding the demons, or Yaldabaoth, or the people who are in support of God, what's the word? Capitalism and other things like that. And I just decided to look at the card behind that, and I got the sun, which I'm like, but the sun we'll get to after my reading. And well, I hope you're still here. But after I did that, I decided to shuffle my reflective tarot. And I was shuffling, and I saw, like, the 2 different decks, right? Or piles. And I saw the devil and the 2 of swords. And I thought, you know what? After I finish the shuffling, I'm going to look at the bottom. And this goes really well with Sarah's reading as well. The devil, of course. The 2 of swords. And the star. So, the devil / Yaldabaoth / Moloch is kind of blinding us with their power and influence over us. But like in her video, Sarah's video, she ended the video, the reading, with the star. So we have hope, and with that, we got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So these are the two positive 10 cards out of the deck, because the other 10s are more negative. So more probably like financial freedom and just positive all over for the end result. And then it's like a wish come true for the Nine of Cups, but Five of Cups came, and you'll be feeling like saddened, left out, kind of like depressed. That's probably not exactly what the Five of Cups like means, but this is what I just got into my head. And then again, Five of Pentacles, which is the feeling of left out. So while you're participating in doing this, you will feel left out, but it's for the greater good. And Nine of Wands, so you will be fighting and needing to take a rest at some points. But again, a double. Nine of Pentacles, you're cultivating something very well by doing this, by keeping hope and participating in like the advice of Sarah's reading and the one I did. And then like Sarah said, use your intuition. Don't deny yourself and your abilities to use your intuition. And I pulled Seven of Cups, which is like decision making. Like you need to make this decision if you want to do this or not. And like I said, it seems like the outcome is great. And then I pulled Ten of Wands, another 10. So it's going to be rough, backbreaking in a way, or metaphorically. Battling, like I said earlier. And then Temperance is the last card I decided to look at, because it was getting a little thick. But the outcome will be fantastic. More equilibrium, more equal. Like, I know that's like justice and stuff, but to me, Temperance also means more balance. Well, it literally means balance, but more just and rightness. More fairness, I guess. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards from that. And that was 13 minutes and 49 seconds just for Sarah's video, like response or whatever. So I pulled from my favorite deck, the Mythical Creatures Tarot Watercolor Edition. And I didn't look at the bottom card because it didn't feel right. So, oh wait, no I did. Wait, no I didn't. Sorry. So I pulled the Ace of Swords, Strength, and now this is where the Sun card comes in. The Sun, from the bottom of this deck. And so what I wrote down is wield yourself like the Ace of Swords. Truth, concentration, communication, and focus. You could be realizing the truth And Sarah also talked about the truth and focus. Doing this is your greatest strength. Your greatest strength at this time. The Sun card supports the Ace of Swords in truth and expression. A truth and expression. It also is the freedom. The freedom you feel when you communicate your true thoughts and feelings. This is positive, optimistic, and it is like the Sun card in Sarah's reading. That's kind of how I felt about it. Oh crap! I forgot to write this part down about the next card. So hold on. Okay. Sorry. So I drew the top card again, and I got the Page of Swords. Sorry, the sun is going down. I meant to film this about 7 hours ago or so. Let's see. Ugh. Oh, there's my black cat friend. Hello, ladies. That was weird and funny. So this card. Oh, the reason why I drew this card is because of the concentration, and I asked what should we be concentrating on. I drew the Page of Swords, and that means in this situation, by intuition, protection, asking questions, and that was supposed to be up in here too, about the Ace of Swords, and that's another connection to Sarah's video. She says ask questions. So protection, ask questions, be communicative, be truthful / direct, and seek the truth. And that also goes with the Ace of Swords and the Sun. Like these cards intertwine so well with each other because there's other words that I didn't write down but that go really well with this. But I would be kind of like repeating. So like I hope Sarah doesn't mind this, but I took a few notes / highlights of her reading. At first she drew an oracle card. And it was knowledge. And trust the knowledge we have already accumulated. Gain knowledge and ask questions. And then the Star card, hopeful for a future. That's really the only connections I found besides the like devil card coming up and stuff. And I'm going to draw a card from Dark Mirror. Okay, so I pulled Perchance to Dream. And it means God. Sorry, hold on. It means it is the time to surrender, moment of weakness, wanting to disappear, wanting to sleep, and hope all will be solved when we wake up. So that's kind of like the shadow aspect of the collective for this eclipse. And so I actually got this new deck, which I'll be doing a flip soon, probably Saturday. Okay, just before I forget, this Dark Mirror Oracle card could also go back to these cards of wanting it to be over already, because you can't take the possible loneliness or what have you. And actually, from this oracle, number 31, reward persistence, affirmation. I never give up, no matter how hard things seem. A knight holds his sword by a gloved hand. The lady, seated, runs her fingers across the metal blade. She is nervous about the next lesson. Symbols, great glove, offering a compromise or skilled control of the situation. Sword, protection, and cutting through lies. Again. Rock, everlasting strength. Again. And durability. So that's very interesting. Just a second. So while I was shuffling, the original part where I was going to break apart the deck and flip the card was actually this card. Sorry. Number 5, embrace nature, affirmation. My spirit feels nourished by spending time in nature. And this might be just towards some specific few, but kind of supports the reading. A naked figure sits in a wooded area. They are reading a book entitled Veritas. Symbols, ivy, crown, longevity, and good fortune increase. Book, knowledge and expansion. Tree bark, protection from the unknown. Sorry for the light. You can kind of see it there. So, that is the Lunar Eclipse reading. Very interesting, I would have to say. And you need to go check out Sarah's channel. Oh, and her podcast as well. Her friend is the other hostess, Izzy, called Blacksheep and Broomsticks. Fantastic podcast. 100% recommend to everybody. I hope you have a great day, and see you next time. Bye.